One. Hi, everybody. We're coming to you live again with another great episode of Florida Lifestyler Podcast. And today we have a great host today. I mean, a great guest today by the name of Florida Beach Bunny. How are you doing today, Money? Mama.
Hello, I'm amazing. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me. I'm excited.
I said money because I've been working all day and studying books.
There you go.
Yeah, getting on my money consciousness frequency. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah. So how are you today? How was your day going?
It was good. I'm getting over having strep throat, so I am back to work. I took off of work all week, but I am back today, feeling good. I'm ready for my weekend, always.
That's great. You're glowing. So that's good. You look like you're ready to take action.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you are a current lifestyler that's located in the state of Florida,
Yeah,
correct?
I am. I live on the
And
east coast of Florida near Melbourne.
okay, now how did your lifestyle journey begin and what made you interested in the lifestyle?
That's a great question. I actually started when I was 18. I'm 50, so a long time ago.
You look great
Yeah,
for
I know.
50.
Hi, thanks. I was in college. It was a week after my 18th birthday, and a girl in front of me sat in front of me. I lived in Phoenix at the time. I was going to school there, and she said, my real name's Ansley. So she said, Ansley, there's this club in Phoenix. You can watch people fuck. You can fuck other people. They have a stripper pole and they have a free buffet. And I was always large and in charge. So I said, yes, yes, a free buffet. Let's go. So we went. She was disgusted. I was enamored. I loved it. I didn't do anything with anybody. I got my grub on. Now I would never eat at a free buffet at a swingers club. Now I know too much, but it was amazing. I went back the next day and then I just kept going back and kept going back and learning about the lifestyle and became a unicorn. And I was married vanilla monogamous for about 10 years. So I've been kind of in and out of the lifestyle my whole life, but the majority of the time in the lifestyle, I've been a unicorn. Had a few relationships also in the lifestyle. And I will never date vanilla monogamous ever again in my life. Lifestyles for me.
Yeah, that's where I'm at in my life too. That lifestyle is just
Yeah.
for me. I've been in a
Yep.
relationship for the last 20 years. We started off monogamous and then like 6 years in my relationship, we went non-monogamous like in 2012 because I knew that that was a good step that
Yeah.
identified who I was as a person, you
Exactly.
know. And if my partner wanted to be with me, she had to take the ride, you know, because that's my
Yep.
self-identification.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's great. You've been in it since you was 18. So you've seen
Yes.
all the changes within the lifestyle from
All
the
the ebbs
beginning.
and flows. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
how was that challenge dealing with getting in a relationship, being monogamous when you really had the lifestyle in your
Yeah.
heart? Like how was that
It
dealing with that for 10 years?
it was really hard. It was all because of his jealousy, insecurity. He couldn't even handle seeing me be with a woman. I've been with women since I was 12. I've been bisexual since I was 12, out with
Okay.
my born again Christian family since I was 14. And so I had to keep a part of my identity completely, you know, out of who I was. So it was really hard. I did it. I had kids with him, and so I did it, more to more for him. And as soon as we separated, probably the next day, I got right back into it. So now I will not even date vanilla. So all of my friends are in the lifestyle. The majority of my friends I've met at lifestyle clubs, especially secrets and house parties. And just being in a lifestyle is who I am. I won't even date vanilla anymore. I won't do
Right.
that to myself. I did that to myself for a long time and stifled myself on who I really was, thinking I could be happy being a monogamous. And I realized that monogamy is not for me.
Did you feel the lack of freedom, like it wasn't your full expression?
Exactly, exactly. I couldn't exactly be who I was and express who I was. And now, lifestyle is so part of my life that all of my friends are swingers are in the lifestyle, and I can talk with them. And it's not, when you go out with even now, if I go to a vanilla bar where I live and listen to conversations, it's so different. Like I want to just go up to
Yeah,
somebody and feel like, "Oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. Can I touch your ass?" or whatever. And I can't do that at a normal vanilla bar. I can't even talk about what I want to talk about because nobody understands. So
I
it's a
definitely
whole
get
different
that.
life set.
Yeah, I definitely get that perspective.
Mhm.
That's good that you explained that because I definitely get that. And I could definitely relate and plenty other lifestylers probably can as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so navigating as a unicorn, what's been the
Hmm.
ups and the downs in the relation in this type of lifestyle journey as a
Right.
unicorn?
That's a good question. So for me as a unicorn, I think the hardest thing is with couples, with other couples. So as a unicorn, I like being with couples and single men and single women, all the things, up and down and all around. But I think that the hardest thing for me is couples because of jealousy and because other unicorns have also ruined it for me sometimes. So as a unicorn, for me, when I'm with a couple, especially, their relationship's always number one, has to be number one. I'm not into the sneaky bullshit. I don't do things on the DL. I don't slip pictures or talk, to the husband or the wife separately unless they, if their dynamic is separate play, that's a little bit different. But I do group chats and I'm very conscientious about their relationship. But on the flip side, I have ran into a lot of jealousy, especially from the wives, the females, even though I haven't done anything on my end, but jealousy does often happen. So being with couples for me has been the hardest. Also because I'm very vibey. And so I have to vibe with both the husband and the wife. And so sometimes it's easier to vibe with one person versus two at one time, you know? So for me, that's been the hardest part, I think is navigating life as unicorn with couples. The easiest part is just the freedom that I have. I have the freedom of being able to, play with who I want to play with or be friends with who I want to be friends with, hang out who I want to hang out with. I don't have that pressure. I don't have the pressure of being in that relationship or, um, not answering to somebody, but when you're in a relationship, it's a little bit different than when you're single. So I think the positives for me are just having the freedom that I have. I could just pick up and go to secrets and not have to worry about my plus one or who I have to hang out with or be with. And then the difficult part navigating is sometimes with couples, other couples, or being their third.
Right, right. So that's cool. That's real cool to explain that because a lot of couples they want to find the unicorns,
Hmm.
but some of them probably don't even understand the dynamics of what a unicorn
Yeah,
feels when she's going into these situations, because when you said the jealousy thing, it could be for the fact that the couple is not getting along at the time, and
that's true.
the dude could probably not be making the woman feel secure at the moment. So,
I had
that,
Sorry,
huh?
I had something recently happen where
Okay.
it seemed like everything was going great. I was the unicorn. I spent a whole weekend with the couple. The play was great. The hanging out was great. It was amazing until in the morning when we woke up and he was all snuggled up with me because we just naturally just snuggled arm around me.
Yeah.
And girlfriend woke up and saw him intertwined with me. And that's when the jealousy came out. I didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. We were just sleeping, snuggled up.
Right.
But then now all of a sudden, oh, Bunny, you're not our unicorn now. We play separate. We can't play with you. He can't play with no. He can't play with you. He can still
Right.
play with other people, just not you, Bunny. So
Right,
that
right.
happens
And,
too.
and that's interesting dynamic because you guys actually had intercourse and then the snuggling is,
Several
that
times
could,
and several times.
and I
Yeah. And
noticed
they said
that
there were no
people,
boundaries. No boundaries also. That was another thing. But the
right, see
snuggling.
it, and I noticed people get real they call that part like more intimate, but it's like what's more
Yeah.
intimate, in my opinion, than having the sexual encounter.
Right.
You
Right.
like kissing, flirting, cuddling, texting, these are small things.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
definitely can understand the frustration in that. Now, in your area, do you guys have many lifestyle clubs, events, parties on the what? You on the West Coast, correct? Or the East
I'm on the
Coast of
east
Florida?
coast of Florida, over near like Cocoa Beach. And we
Okay.
do. Yeah, we do have a lifestyle club in Cocoa. It's called Club 3X. And it's not a resort, it's just, a club. It's a dance club. They have rooms, a bar, stripper pole, things like that. So we do have that. And then we do have a pretty big lifestyle community in my area too. There are several people that throw a lot of big house parties. They throw big swinger events at local bars. So we do have a lot in this area. I particularly drive the hour and go to Secrets pretty much every
Okay.
weekend. I'm at Secrets a lot. All my
Okay.
friends are there. It's family. Secrets has become family for me. So
Yes.
I don't do a whole lot in my area, but we do have a good size community here.
So what's your best thing about Secrets?
The people, the friends I have made. I love Secrets because there's every shape and size, there's every age group. I've lost 180 pounds. So when I started going to Secrets, I
Oh,
was a lot
congratulations.
bigger than I am now. Thank you so much. It's been about 3 years of hard work. But I never felt embarrassed at Secrets, for being bigger or I'm older. Um, and I have been to a lot of lifestyle clubs and resorts around the United States. And I will say for me at least, Secrets is more of like family. Everybody is very sweet. I mean, there's cliques everywhere. There's cliques there too, cliques everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Right.
on the whole, everybody really does treat everybody else with respect. There's a lot of consent. Um, for the most part, most days of the week. And I don't know. I love Secrets just because of the community. There's a dance club, there's a dungeon. I'm very heavily into BDSM. So for
Okay.
me, I love the dungeon at Secrets. So there's a lot of reasons why I love Secrets, but I'll say for the most part, it's because it's very accepting of all different types of people. And there's all different types of boundaries. There's some people that go to just be voyeurs and watch, and that's okay. There's people that don't swap. There's people that have full orgies or gangbangs, or it doesn't matter. There's not kink shaming. It's very open. So that's why I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Secrets is
yeah,
a great environment. It is
yeah.
indeed, and they have great people there. And it's good that sometimes, a lot of people complain about the cliques, but people attract to who they attract to.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
find
not
your
really
tribe.
that, right. It's not that people are shaming other people because they're
Hmm.
not playing with them. It's just that there's a group that attracts to groups. And
Yeah,
that's in
I
everywhere.
agree.
That's in school, or any
Hmm.
big
Hmm.
social environment. There's gonna
Yeah.
be groups, individual groups of people.
Hmm.
So that's where the cliques come in, and that's why I created for the lifestyle group, so we could
Yeah.
be one group
Yeah.
under the sun.
I know. I love that. I love that. I can't wait to come to the event in February too.
Oh,
Excited.
thank you, thank you. Yes, it's gonna be a great event. It's gonna
Hmm.
be. They're very small. They are very
Hmm.
small because I like to make them intermediate and very interactive. I don't want to do too much liability. I just want to get a
Yeah.
social environment where people can communicate and then,
Hmm.
network and network with each other through the groups because sometimes the party environments can be fast paced, very fast paced,
I like
with a
the
lot of
intimacy. I like to get to know people. I'm a social butterfly. So
me
I
too.
love house parties and intimate events because you really get to talk to people and get to know them as people, not just this.
Right, right, correct.
Yeah,
And then you could take those connections on with you, therefore, in the future. And I also
absolutely.
make them,
Yeah.
I make them donation based. I was
Hmm.
doing like everyone else when it was charging parties, but then I started noticing the challenges and the whole thing about creating a group for the lifestyle environment is to help solve problems. So
Yeah.
it's to solve the challenges of people who have different economic, you know, statues, you know what I'm
Right.
saying,
Right.
financially. So
Hmm.
I definitely made it donation based so people could do that. And then I created a fashion line where people could wear it discreetly within the
Yeah.
community everywhere. So I even wore this at my children's school. Never got a look, never got
I
nothing
love
funny.
that.
Yes, because it's still with class, and it still says
Hmm.
Florida at the end of the day. So you really can't really pinpoint it. It's like, it's like
But
if
if you know, you know.
yeah, and then you can attract the people who you know.
That's what I
Yes.
love about. I always wear my upside down pineapple necklace, and people come up to me and be like, "Are you?" Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's good. So you're an advocate for the lifestyle as well.
Absolutely, I am. I don't, yeah, I wear this. I don't go and tell everybody, "Oh, I'm a swinger, I'm a swinger." But if
Right,
people
correct,
ask me
correct.
about it, absolutely. I have two kids. They're young adults, and they both know I've never hid it from them, and they know that I'm into BDSM, and it's my life. It's what I do privately. I'm not bothering anybody, and they could care less as long as I'm a good
Correct.
mama. So they know
Yeah.
about my bisexuality. I mean, the whole nine. Very open with my kids and anyone that's around me. If they ask me about it, I love to share with people I'm passionate about. And the swinging lifestyle is something I'm very passionate about.
What made you get the confidence to be so open about it? Because a lot of people like to hide it in secret. And
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for us as a community, a lot of us to come out.
Hmm.
I'm obviously free speaking
Yeah.
about it. To each his own. There's no right or wrong, but what
Right.
gave you, because it's like the stigma of the LGBTQ. Like, we're older. I'm 39. You're in your 50s, so you
Yeah.
remember the time when they couldn't even come out and be as expressive, and it's like now we're in that mode. So
Yeah.
what made you get the confidence to just say, "This is me, world, accept me"?
Yeah. It took age. It took for a long time to really just finally say it's about. And I was, right around 40, and I finally said, you know what? I want to finally live my best life, my best authentic life. And that's when I started changing and saying, if you don't like it, then this is who I am. I really don't care. Of course, my goal in life is to spread kindness, and I want everybody to be kind. I want people to like me, and everybody wants them to like them. But at the end of the day, I want to make myself happy. And if this is what makes me happy, I'm going to be share it. I'm going to tell people about it and be proud about it. But it took me a long time to be able to get to that point. So I think it was age and just I wanted to just live my best life. I love it now. Like when I meet people, especially at lifestyle events and stuff in their 20s or mid 20s, and they're young and they're living their best life. I wish that I could have done that in my younger age, but I was embarrassed or I cared too much about what people thought. Me being about
Right.
40 and saying, I don't care what people think. I'm going to live my best authentic life. And I live life to the fullest every day. I work hard, I play harder, and I have fun. I have people I'm around.
That's awesome. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. That's very inspiring because I want to see us all get to a point where we get comfortable to be more open, and not
Yeah.
so much in
Yeah.
secret. Because I see a lot of couples who I know they're passionate about this
Mhm.
lifestyle, but they just because of their profession, they can't. And it's funny, it'd be your local neighborhood professionals.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, and I wanna see that, and that's why I came up with the clothing line too, so people of that statue could go out and still wear stuff, but it not be so noticeable.
Right,
We have
right.
a
Not
lot of
as in
lifestyle.
your face, but if you know, you know.
Correct, because we got a lot of play well with others, kinky,
Hmm.
fun,
Yeah.
clothing, but I want to come up with something more stylish, some more on the elegant side, some more on the classy side, and it represents Florida lifestyle because man, we're one of the biggest lifestyle communities probably in America, you know, along with Texas, because I know Texas is swarming with lifestylers. But
Hmm.
yeah, so I want to definitely represent this, and it's all about y'all, you know, or us as a whole, because I'm part of this
That's
situation
right.
as
That's
well.
community.
Yeah, but I care more about others.
Repping it. You need to get a hat. Just send me a hat.
Oh, I got hats. I got hats. I got black, got white.
I love
So
it.
yeah, you'll be sure to get one at the party, definitely.
I will. I will.
Yes,
I
every
can't
event
wait.
we give up. Yeah, every event we give out free merchandise so people can have it and take it on with them and put it on their journey and so you can wear it out in public and represent the Florida
That's
lifestyle.
amazing. That's amazing. I love what
Yes.
you're doing for the community and the podcast. Congrats. It's really cool. Thank you so much for having me on. Been so excited to meet you and be on here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it means a lot. I'm very grateful for your gratitude. I am. I can't. Yes, I am. I can't express it even more. I'm so grateful for your gratitude, and I'm glad that you took your
Oh,
time to come.
I loved, sorry to interrupt you. I was gonna say I
No,
loved your
you.
interview that you had on Jess and Jordan's podcast, the Secrets podcast. It was awesome.
Oh, you like that as well.
I
Thank
did.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I could be a little expressive at times.
You and your girl.
Yeah, that's my wife, man. We've been down since
Your wife.
since children. Yeah, we've been down since
Oh,
we was kids,
I
and now
love
we got
that.
three children together. It's a evolution because we didn't meet
That's
as
awesome.
adults. So as we
Yeah.
become adult, we grow, but
Mm, mm,
we're making it work. We're best friends at the end of the day. And that's very important because that's my best friend. That's still my family.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Communicate,
And
communication, best friend, your life
yeah.
partner. I love it.
Yeah, she looks great naked. So
Oh, yes, she does. Yes, she does. If you haven't followed her, follow her, y'all. She's beautiful.
it's a weakness. One day I'll be like, "Oh, I'm tired of this," and then she get ready to change, and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm staying."
Love that. Keep that fire going.
You're beautiful as well, and I can't wait to meet you.
Thank
I
you.
thank you for joining the podcast, and we will talk soon.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so
helping the
much.
community. Oh, before I leave,
Yes.
I got one more
Yes.
question for you.
Yes,
When you
sir.
hear when you hear Florida lifestyler, what do you think of to your mind?
To my mind, I think of the place where I live, Florida. I love living here and I love being in lifestyle. So combining where I live and what I do and what I am, it's just who I am. So I am a Florida lifestyle. That's it. It encompasses Florida and the lifestyle as a whole. Bunny.
Yeah,
This is Flbeachbunny.
yeah, Flbeachbunny,
Yes.
exactly. Exactly. Like I seen there was a Mr. Florida lifestyle and Mrs. Florida
Mrs.
lifestyle. I
Florida.
said that. I said, yeah, this is y'all group too, dude. This is for
That's right.
everybody. Represent
That's right.
the
That's
lifestyle,
right.
baby.
Yes, right.
All right. Thank you so much,
All
Bunny,
right.
and we will talk soon.
Thanks.
God bless you,
All
love.
right. You too. Bye.
See ya.
What a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.